Hey everyone, welcome back to The Long Dark. We're here in the pensive outlook in Bleak Inlet, starting episode 58. So, in the last episode, we got to Bleak Inlet finally, right? After 120 days, we finally got here. Maybe there's a wolf down there. So, yeah, that was the last episode. Made the trek through ravine and everything. Everything was good. Haven't faced any Timberwolves up here yet. We determined that they're not up here, that they're probably going to be down below. I think that's probably a safe bet. So I think our first kind of area of business is that cabin right there. And then from there we can maybe walk kind of along that way and get to the cannery residence, I think. Hopefully in a decent amount of time. Take a look. Yeah, wow. Cold place, Bleak in it. Cold place, 20 degrees even with everything on. So, it's cold. It is cold. Alright, I think... Do I want to start leaving right now? I probably could. Let's start doing that. Actually, sorry, hold on. Before I rush anything, we're at 95 pounds. Do I need anything to take? I know I sorted it out at the end of last episode, but we need to make pretty dang sure that we're gonna be taking everything that we need. I have one marine flare. Could maybe go for two. And I'm also thinking maybe we even... I'm gonna do that. Take a few more of those. Okay. And obviously there are batteries, you know, down here that we can harvest out for scrap lead, so it's not the end of the world. But it is still... What is that down there? Cattail patch. It is still kind of nice to bring a little bit extra scrap lead, especially because we've been storing it for so long. So it'd be nice to get rid of it. Yeah, there's all this that we got in the last episode. We killed a deer at the tail end of the episode. Kind of needed it. Then kind of decided I'm not going to cook anything. So there's that. Alright. Very nice that there's no Timberwolves up here, though, I will say. Alright. Here's kind of the real face-off. Looks like there is a deer down there, so that makes me feel a little bit better. But I bet you there's Timberwolves not too far from here. Alright, guys. Let's tackle Bleak Inlet. Here we go, right? No turning back. I mean, there is turning back, but not for us. Not interested. We have a mission. Mission. For sure. This is where I find out that I didn't bring the casings. The bullet casings, right? From the Outlook. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and go this way. Okay, got everything that I think we'll need. I'm sure we're gonna have a Timberwolf encounter sooner or later. Just kind of bound to happen. It's just where is it gonna happen? A little shortcut through there. Didn't even notice that. Savage region. For sure. There's no way around it. Any Timberwolves down here? Does not look like it. Cool. I'll take that. I will take that. But there might be Timberwolves down on the ice here. So I kind of do got to be careful there. Let's see if my intuition was correct. I have a feeling. Could probably put some down here somewhere. Isn't that weird, though? So far in Bleak Inlet, no Timberwolf sighting. A little strange. Okay, let's move around here. Anybody down here? No. Empty area. I bet once we cross that bridge, though, 100%, we'll grab some, we'll grab some Timberwolf action. No doubt. No doubt. Hey, Firewoodman, how you doing? Nothing in you? Never mind. All right. All right, we're in here now. Let's go ahead and take a little look around with the lantern. I made a little cut right there if you guys couldn't notice. I had a thunderstorm outside. So I kind of just had to step away for a minute. It's a ritual. Every time I hear some thunder or see some lightning, I have to go outside and look at it. Not recommended, but hey, you know what? It is fine. Oh, here we go. Starting to find some cooking stuff. I think I'll probably take most of it too, just because I'm gonna try to bring a lot of it to the cannery. There's a rim grill. Carrot as well. I'm never really in this cat. What is that? Ooh, a lot of revolver cartridges. That's cool. Another carrot. Potato. How are those in condition? Not that it matters, but just out of curiosity. All right. In here, another lantern. There's some dog food. Painkillers. Thin wool sweater. Not horrible things. I mean, pretty decent all around, to be honest. But it's just nothing we need because we're so far along in the game. All right. Well, this is a nice cabin. I'm never here, but it is certainly a nice spot. Okay, so I think what I'll do, let me drop both the knife and the hatchet. And I think we'll just smash into some of these. Just getting rid of the cans in our inventory. We'll keep everything else, though. We still have that MRE to eat as well, which is really nice. But I think we start fishing kind of immediately, I think. Kind of immediately, because that'll give us that nice fallback that we always talk about whenever we get into a region. So that will be good. How much water do I have? Not a lot. We gotta cook some water, too. Oh, dear. Okay. That's all good. Let's get out of here. We're probably gonna go face some Timberwolves over this mountain here. Or I should say over this little rise. Not that cold. I think we'll be back here to explore a little bit. I know sometimes there can be something back here. Let's just go back here real quick and see what we can find. Lower Raven Falls. So this is obviously, speaking in terms of geography, this is what the same body of water that runs through the basin or the ravine. Because you had Upper Falls, which, ooh, I'm gonna grab this. You had Upper Falls, which is, I think it's the summit at Ravine's End, which is all the way up there. I think that's the Upper Falls. Hey, another can. Nice. I knew it was worth going over here. Okay. We'll cut across and then probably just go to the right because I don't see anything over there. Very nice. Still, I find it a little weird that we've been in Bleak Inlet now for about a day and a half, maybe almost 2 days, and no no sign of Timberwolves. It's very unusual. I'm not necessarily complaining, but just an observation. A little unusual. Okay, nothing over here, so just cut this way. We will have to see what is over here. I have a feeling it's gonna be probably some Timberwolves. But to be honest, I don't mind. We've gotten away with it throughout most of our time here. Start crouching. Let's see. If I can distract him with a rock, I will. If not, I will be dumping magazines into them. Alright, we're good. This little rise. Try to seek some shade from the wind. If I don't, though, how cold is it? 47 in Bleak Inlet. That's really not bad. That is not bad at all. start hugging the wall. Yeah, so we're on our way to the cannery residence. That is, I think, where we're going to set up shop. That's why I brought the woodworking tools, too. That way we can make a crafting, or sorry, a workbench inside of the cannery residence, so we don't have to go too far every time we want to go craft something. It's a little inconvenient. And plus, I don't know where the workbench is. It's probably going to be in the cannery, I would assume. There we go. First Timberwolves. The first Timberwolves of Bleak Inlet. My goodness, where were you guys? Okay, they're all migrating to the left, of course, right? Because I'm going to the left. Okay, we're going to have to do some magic with the rocks here. It's kind of an unfortunate angle, too, because you can see that little slight rise right there. That's really going to mess up my my vision of them. Let's see if they keep walking, though. Let's see how far they go. Oh, looks like they stopped. Okay. I'm going to try to gain a little bit of height. Might actually kind of help us. There we go. Hey, where are they walking to? Where could you guys be going? Is there a party around here I didn't know about? Yeah, look at that. They all just kind of walked away. Okay, they're going to be over this little hill. You know what, though? I mean, we're nice and warm. We've got plenty of energy. I'm here to just kind of take my time, to be honest. Walking over here. I'm sure one of them will detect me soon, but it's okay. Can I get on a ledge that won't snap my ankles, potentially? There we go. Okay, I don't really like this. Let's try to draw them out by just doing that. I'm gonna get my rifle out in case he does howl. Oh. Move him a little farther back. Actually, we might have just gotten the whole pack over there, too. So I think I'm gonna make my move. If I snap an ankle, it kind of is what it is. I need to absolutely stay quiet. I think I'm done playing with the rocks. Let's go ahead and just get the rifle out. So one thing as well that we need to be on the lookout for is the bear. Because the bear does come within kind of actually very, very close to the cannery residence. So getting the bear would probably be something we do, I'm thinking. That would give us a nice supply of food along with the fish that we'll catch. Landslide. I don't quite know why I'm over here. Just taking the long way around the Timberwolves. I totally have the resources to shoot them. I totally do. It's just inconvenient. I'll shoot all of them and then I'll feel bad that I'm not taking anything. But I guess that's why I have the travois in my inventory, right? I don't know. I kind of want to get to the cannery residence first and set up base before I start messing around with killing things. Plus we'll have the bear over here, which I'm sure we'll see. So far, some nice travel. I don't want to speak too soon or anything, but some nice travel so far in Bleak Inlet. Very nice travel. It's always kind of nice when you can just walk your way through things, through regions. Alright, I don't know what the wildlife refresh has in store down here. I really don't. I'm willing to bet that bear is probably still a definite. Alright. Pick up some of these. Yeah. I don't like this. I feel like I'm hearing things, but I know I'm probably not. But the bear's cave is over there somewhere. Oh. Hi, bear. There's proof. Bear's cave is nearby. Oh, you came through this way a little while ago. Yeah. He wanders. He wanders. You can see why he comes kind of close to the cannery residence over here. So some mornings we'll come outside and he'll be right out front on the ice here. That's probably when I'll attempt to shoot him. Oh, there's a deer right here too. Tell you what, we could honestly make this shot currently. No way you survived that. My goodness. My shot's not on point today. How did he survive that? That is crazy. Well, he's running off now. I'm never going to find him. That's a little unreal, actually. I definitely had an opportunity to do a headshot, but of all the kind of neck shots... Look at him. He's gone. Oh, yeah. That's Timberwolf lunch right there. Yeah, of all the neck shots, kind of upper body shots that I do on deer, especially with Rifle 5, they all go down. Pretty incredible luck, actually, for that deer. Alright, before we go in, though, I'm going to take time to just go around. Yep, that's what I wanted to see. Stump remover. We should have some coal around here. Probably, yeah, coal over there. A hatchet, too. So look at that. I'm going to leave that hatchet there, though. Go over this way and look for the coal. Should be a few pieces back here, I think. Yeah, there's always typically a piece or two back here that you can find. Oh my goodness, or several. Wow. Good. Alright, thick fog coming in. Glad we got here when we did. Yeah, here's a cannery residence. Pretty nice area. Pretty nice piece of property, if you will. Alright, we'll get inside here. See what we have going on. What we can find. Good. I'm gonna... Yeah, let's get the lantern out. Alright. Ooh, there's a rifle cartridge in there. Old bedroll underneath the bed. Can only be torn down cloth, though. Ooh, ragged urban parka. And a toque. I mean, both of those I'm not gonna really ever need. But it is cool to find that item. Let's see. Anything else? There really wasn't too much in here, I'll be honest. There really wasn't a lot. That's okay, though. A little dark in here. A little unfortunate. Alright. So I think I'm actually gonna probably take this lantern back out. We're gonna go fishing, so we'll have a ton of lamp fuel to go around. Let's put the lamp... Oh goodness, I don't know. Right there. But I think the bed is on the floor. The bed is gonna stay here. Here comes the kind of the organization part. Moving things around to make our lives just a little easier. So that'll go there. I'm kind of thinking this rug goes probably like right here. How do we feel about the chair going in front of the fire like that? Not bad. It's not a bad look. The chair's just kind of big, though. Chair is just a little bit big. Yeah. Right, well, I'll put the chair back, back there, I suppose. Still kind of do want this rug right here. That looks good. The trunk and such, I think I'm going to keep a lot of my storage over here. So we'll move this kind of right there. I think the clock I'll just right there for now. Now let's bring this trunk over here. That's pretty good for now. Like I can kind of move the rug a little bit. Try to get this centered as best we can. Yeah, that's good. That's good enough. Okay, and then the trunk can go right there. Nice. We'll put a lot of our stuff in that trunk, obviously. And I wanted to move you right there. All right, and so the metal box, I don't think I'm gonna keep under the bed. I could keep it under the bed. If I want to, though. Should I try to tuck this in the corner, then I could just a little bit. Give that rug a little bit of space. Good. Very nice. I do have this shelf here. This shelf seems like it would be a little more handy if it was located over here. There we go. Good. Wish I could keep the frame of Pleasant Valley somewhat organized, but all right. This can go probably on the shelf once I clear it out. Yep. Oh, it's too big for the shelf. That's unfortunate. Ah, it's too bad. That would have been kind of nice. Well, all right. How about this rug? Can I... This rug? This is a big rug, actually. Oh my goodness. It's a huge rug. I think it has no other spot but under here, though. I'll just keep it there. Old bedroll, I guess I'll just keep there. You have a crate. Probably just put the crates right next to the fire. Like so. We will do it on this side. Now this old dresser could probably go. Put all the junk on the floor. Yeah, this old dresser could probably be moved, but I don't really quite know where to move it. Not quite sure. Probably move the cloth right there. That way we can see it. Maybe I'll move the dresser over here. Oh, I can't even move it. Never mind. That was just a dream. Another crate. I can put you in the corner, can I? Can. Do that. Nice. And then yes, this will go right there. We'll kind of align it with the window so it's a little nicer. That works. The metal box still I have. Tell you what, I'll probably put the metal box like right next to the door. Can I put it on top of here? No, I cannot. The Okay, metal box will go underneath the bed. I also cannot put that under the bed. Do I use the box for firewood? I think I kind of do. Maybe I'll just put you right here. I think that works. That works. We have a rack for a gun, if we find a gun. Like nice little lights here as well. That is cool. A bunch of hangers. I don't understand why. The cup. We'll just put the cups there. That radio could be nice. Maybe what I'll do is just put this radio right here, maybe. Yeah. Not bad for now. I think right now we're certainly on the home stretch of organization. I'll put you there. I can. Yeah, just get out of the way. Works for me. We'll drag this cup over here. Should have like one more, yeah. Up there. Have another one up there. Alright. Yeah, move the broom too. I can. That's cool. Maybe just put it right there and then I'll move the clock very slightly. Right there. I kind of like this a little better. So we have a shelf for our organization. We have a trunk for a ton of random stuff we do not want. A few more things like boxes and such just kind of lying around, but not really too important, I don't think. Can't move these lights around, we found out. Have the fish mount. I think that's going to go right there. Good. I'm liking this. So, let's take this. I'm going to put you right there. Let's get some organization set up in here. I think first things first, let's just dump a lot of... Actually, we can put this on the shelf. Sorry. Go ahead and do that. We'll put all this on the shelves for now. So the dusting sulfur will probably go towards like the bottom. This will all be like bullet crafting stuff. And maybe while I'm at it too, I will dump some of those and some of those. Very good. Also have that woodworking tools, which we will also put down in the meantime. Stump remover. Don't have a ton of stump remover. Thought I did. Looks a little... There we go. Okay. Ooh, we have that... Right, we got that maple sapling that we need to put down. Very good. I'll put you on the counter here. On the table. That was firewood. So let's put firewood in here. Actually, we do need to make a fire. Because we need some water pretty badly. So maybe I'll save it. Can I do this without the lantern? I kinda can. Kinda can. Let's see. Not quite light yet. So maybe we should just put some more stuff away. The scrap lead will go away. That was enough to get us light. Everything else does kind of seem important for the fire making. Let's see where this bear is, maybe. Way too foggy to see. Got 4 fishing tackles. 0.16 water. Do we go fishing right now, maybe? An idea. Let's like, how about we drop more stuff and then we'll absolutely go fishing. I think that's a plan. Woodworking tools will go ahead and be dropped. Let's put you on the middle shelf here. There we go. Anything else that can be put away? Doesn't look like it. I kind of like everything. Okay, that I was going to use for... Okay, I do remember what I was going to use that for. That was going to be for cured leather. We'll break those down at some point. The ski jacket. I'll just put you away. We'll tear you down for some cloth someday. Okay. Now let's go ahead. Step outside. We'll do probably a few hours of fishing before we gotta take everything back in. Trying to look out for a bear. Don't see one. Like some of these boats. Alright. Good for now. There can be some beachcombing as well that could take place out near the coastline there. Maybe we'll do that once the weather clears up. Marine flare and ketchup chips. Very nice. Good on that. Cloth. Ooh, and another flare. I'll take it all. I will take it all. Okay. So let's break the ice with the pry bar. We'll keep an eye out for the bear too. Alright. Can I eat something, perhaps? We'll have that. Then I think I'll do that as well. We'll drink just a little bit of the remaining water we have left. We're out of water, just like that. Alright, let's do 2 hours for now. We'll start with that. Oh, nice. Now, we are along the coastline, though, so we can catch some echo salmon, which is very nice. Some of that salmon has, like, the highest, among the highest calorie counts in the game for a food. Alright. Gonna do 2 more. Come on. Wow, 2 hours, 1 fish. A little harsh right there. Watching out for the bear. Because if he's nearby, you might as well take a shot, right? Alright. Did I go back while the... Yeah, let's go back. We're actually kind of tired, too. We're kind of tired. Got a little bit of fish, so we do have to make some water as well. While we cook these fish. Yeah, that deer is a lost cause, by the way. Bro totally ran after I shot him. So, that's fine. That's all good. Okay, where is the fireplace? Oh, nice, got it first try. Cardboard matches, the book, it's 100%, don't need to worry. What's our fire starting skill? Are we level 3? I think we only might be level 3 in fire starting. Fire starting is not a hard thing to get up because in the later game you can literally just make 20 fires. Light them all up. Okay, that's not useful to me. Let's do some of that. I do have my... Oh, I didn't bring the skillet, huh? I mean, I brought the cooking pot, which is something. Certainly is something. But nothing else. Okay. Hey, I'll tell you what. Let me break into the peaches with one of my tools. That way I can harvest the can. And then we can use the can for some water. How about that? I think that works very nicely. See, an hour, 10 minutes. Just eat that. Forgot to see what the scurvy is on that. If it's very high in vitamin C, we'll have to see. Get it? We'll have to see. Anyway. We're in Bleak Inlet. Now's not the time for jokes. Make some more water. 11 minutes. Let's see. How is this? Okay, minor. You know what, though? It is something. At least it does give you some sea back. Make some porridge, too. My thing with making a lot of these foods, though, is that it seems like they go bad very quickly. That was a very, very small fish. Yeah, it seems like they go kind of bad very quickly. So if I make a ton of porridge and I just don't eat it, then it's like, wow, I kind of just wasted things. But then again, I mean, I'm cooking 5. So at this point, why am I concerned about the condition of food? Right? Maybe that is something I make. Okay, let me put... See, I can hold 33 pounds. Put all that stuff in there for now. Maybe I'll just actually keep the 5 sticks. So we'll just keep the 6 coal in here. Right, 9 minutes. We'll do another 13. Nice. Getting a good chunk of our water back. 13 and 12. 13 till boiled. I'll probably just do 1 more hour and then sleep. We can afford to do 1 more. Okay, we have 40 minutes, so can I do... Yeah, 16 will work perfectly. The boil dry. I will... Let's leave the can on the fire. And I will take the pot. Excellent. Okay, little heavy. That's okay. It's all water, which is really nice. We shouldn't have to start a fire for a little bit. I do want to check up on our... Well, first of all, what day are we on? Day 122. Very nice. Carcass cooking, both are level 5 skills. Fire starting, almost at 4. We'll probably get that as we're in Bleak Inlet. Ice fishing, almost at 3. Rifle firearm, also at 5. Archery, nah. Look at this. We don't have a single level 1 skill, so we're actually doing really well. Gunsmithing obviously will improve as we're down here. Everything else is looking really nice. Very, very nice. Good. Happy to see, right? Happy to see. What's our condition of our rifle? 96 after that deer excursion. Okay. Well, I'm gonna put in 10 hours. Be a nice sleep. We'll see what we wake up to. Maybe a bear outside. I will definitely take the shot if the bear is outside. Right, there were a few things I saw in my inventory that I would like to drop. Let's get these off the shelf, maybe put them next to the block there. Okay. Maybe I'll put the woodworking tools up there. And I will put, I don't really want to use flares. I mean, I'll take them because they certainly could come in handy. But I think for now I'm going to lay them out right there. There we go. Same with this one, we'll put right there. Alright, I have the cooking pot. I do have some lamp oil. Just a little bit that we can use. Very nice. That's about it for what I want to use. I think so. Put 1 stim away too. Yeah, we are still pretty heavy. I do see we got a good bit of food on us as well. A good bit of food items too. So let's drop a lot of it. That river oats can go there. That salt can go there. The cooking oil can go on the end. That MRE is very nice. Certainly very nice. Drop the potato, maybe. Yeah, drop the potato. And then the 2 carrots. We'll try to maybe save it for some cooking recipes. Come on. There we go. Okay, let's step outside. We still, unfortunately, have to do some fishing. We're not done with that, I don't think. A blizzard. I don't have a choice. Not go outside. Alright. Well, if I take my character here to max energy, I don't necessarily feel too bad about fishing for a decent bit into the night. Okay. Looks like there's an item out there. We'll go ahead and grab that here in a second. I'm gonna fill up, though, on some food. We'll step in here and do that real quick. I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna eat this. Should be good for now. Drink up all of our water. Want to be pretty good for some fishing. Okay, let's see what's out here. Now, there have been a few times where I've been out here, and the bear just spawns in right next to me. I've had that happen like twice, I think. Where I'll be like over here, and the bear just kind of pops out under the ice. The scariest thing you'll ever witness in this game. It is, oh man, it is scary. Maybe walk over to that too. Oh, the nice. Noted. What is over here? Oh, it's a trunk. Decent hoodie. Another urban parka. Would you look at that? I'm actually going to take that urban parka because I think it tears down pretty nicely for some cloth, if I'm not mistaken. 3 cloth for 20 minutes. That is a steal. Certainly is a steal. My goodness, it's all thin ice. Okay, I am going to walk this way, though. Got a stick right there. Got a few things. Some cured leather, too. Shell casing's nice. It's an extra bullet. Look at all this stuff. Wow. Whoops. I take the time to grab all this, though. A cured rabbit pelt? That's kind of crazy. Climbing socks, too? That's a little unreal. Just got some climbing socks that casually washed up. That is funny. I'll take it all, though. Take it all. There's a fishing hut over this way. Maybe I'll stop by and see what's going on with it. We've got a lot of room in our inventory, so we can take in some things here. What's in here, though? Anything? Nope. Okay, did they put, like, Timberwolves or something on this little island here? Doesn't look like it. I feel like there would be such an opportunity to. Because typically you can find a distress pistol up there. I don't know if they've changed that. But it is a spawn location, so having some Timberwolves on this island is kind of like defending pistol. Like defending the reward a little bit. That could be some justification for wolves on this little island here. Doesn't matter to me, though. Nice clear day in Bleak Inlet. Nice and warm, too. Oh, they're the Timberwolf pack. I was going to say, they should definitely have a pack around here. There it is. They're going to be guarding the fishing hut, which is exactly where I want to go. But at least we know if we want to lure in some food, we absolutely can. Fallen Lighthouse. Very cool spot right here. Just gonna see what's around. Look at that, there's a pallet down there. Looks like a pallet anyway. Not seeing anything else of use. Let's loot this place out. There's a can. I might actually just take the can. Take the sewing kit too. Some firewood. Some climbing, or some regular wool socks. I'm good on those. Continue up. Go under here. Yeah, let's see if that pistol is still here. It is not here. Huh, it'd be lying right there sometimes. Interesting. I tell you what, though. I know the pistol's not here, but you know what else is here? Some fantastic views of this entire place. It's a pretty good classic spot to be. Yeah, those Timberwolves are a little close. I'm kind of thinking maybe do I want to kill them? I kind of do, but my only problem is that because the bear wanders over here, while I'm harvesting them out, he certainly could kind of just make an appearance. And that would be unfortunate for me. That would not be good. That's kind of my only worry. Look at them walking right to the fishing hut. Because I mentioned I wanted to go. What do I do? It's a pack of 4. Do I have a little shootout? Or do I leave them and be responsible? Because I could easily just fish. I really could. They're walking over here, too. Maybe what I can do is just, like, kind of flank them from behind a little bit, perhaps. Like, I'll just walk this way. And then go around them. Looks like there's something right there. Yeah, let's get out onto the ice here. Again, gonna try to maybe hunt those Timberwolves. Strategy could be killing the Timberwolves and then just kind of maybe waiting for the bear to come around and kill him. Could always be a thing. Alright. See if we can get all of them over there. We did? Wow. Look at that. Okay, I'm just gonna step out here for a minute, though. Look at everything that can be found out here. Look at this, a marine flare washing up, too. That's pretty crazy. Is that a rifle cartridge or casing? Well, it will become a cartridge pretty shortly. Okay. You got this. Ooh, that's a piece of fish right there. The casing. Could certainly be used right here for some bait. Certainly could. Is this a wolf? I think it is. Most definitely is. Alright, Timberwolves, you just give me 1 second. And I will accommodate you. They're all walking away, which is kind of nice. I'm gonna take it easy. Yeah, look at that. They just allowed me to kind of come on in here. Which is nice. Very nice of them. No, not interested anybody, huh? Oh, there we go. I got him. Okay. We'll do another one, like, right over here. Well, they scattered. That's another shot, though, that just did not kill Timberwolf. That is, yeah, that's another shot kind of in the upper body that did not kill somebody. Not kill a a wildlife. I guess that's kind of just the luck. We'll search this place out. I do see a hook. That's kind of helpful. Fishing tackle. Incredibly helpful. Thank you. Another hook. Very nice. Well, okay. Still a lot of Timberwolf action over here, but maybe I'll go start with, that Timberwolf is still running. He does not know what to do with himself. Almost tempted to pick up that fish back here that we saw. Kind of just bring it back. Yeah, that was a good shot. That was a nice one. Let's get this fish, though. Bring that back over here. I do kind of like downing them over here, though. Just because we are a little farther from the bear. I'll equip this while I harvest out. We are a little farther from the bear's path over here. So harvesting out is not an issue. Oh, that's the fish right there. I thought that was like a Timberwolf print or something. Okay, yep. This guy will be on the way over. Two of them on the way over. Let's drop everything that smells except for one item. Yeah, that guy's still running around. He's going to perish soon. Good. And his buddy's going to come right over too. Which is excellent. Oh, man. Alright, my shot's not there this episode. Definitely not there. Kind of cool how it... Not kind of cool, but it's interesting how it ranges from episode to episode. Last episode, I was feeling good. But we didn't really shoot anything last episode except for that deer. Okay, well, we got two Timberwolves just kind of running around. Not necessarily mad about it. But they're going to go die somewhere. Maybe we'll go find them another day. That bear is just taking his time doing whatever. I can't necessarily say I mind. I'll just harvest everything out and we'll see where we stand. Yeah, this is definitely a blizzard coming in soon. The responsible me would probably say that we should go back. But I greed would like this hide and gut. Okay, after this, we'll go back. Okay, good. Alright. One of these. Okay, good. Let's head on back. We're good to go. I do kind of think this will turn into a blizzard. Well, maybe not. I can see the horizon a little bit. Wondering where that bear is, though. I'd love to look at my stats once we get inside and see how I'm doing in terms of killing wolves, because I'm sure I have... Goodness, I'm sure I've got, like, at least, what? Maybe 20 wolves killed? At least? 20 wolves and maybe, like, 4 or 5 bears we have. I'd say probably so. Okay, I don't know what we're luring in right now, but... you kind of need to be a little wary. A lot of cars on that bridge too we gotta search out, so We'll be productive here in Bleak Inlet, no doubt. There's a lot to do. A lot to do. I hate this little rise right here, I really do. Okay, I don't see anything moving, so that's good. Get in here. I'll probably spend the rest of the day and my energy to make this all into some food for us. So that'll keep us alive. Start getting that nice little buffer that we always talk about. Little foot in the door. No other books that I had, huh? Interesting. Let's start the fire with that then. Really? Huh. Go ahead and try to start it again. There we go. I think we got it. Yes, we did. Good. Maybe the secret is just staying quiet during the fire start. I think we determined that a long time ago. There we go. Okay, and I'm going to make some... let's hold off, actually. No, let's not cook the cured gut. Let's put the guts... Put them in this corner. Lay them out very nicely. Yeah, Bleak Inlet. It's definitely a... It's going to sound crazy, but it is a sustainable region. It really is. With just how much you get from beachcombing alone, that stuff is really good. It is no joke. Still waiting for the bear to come over here. He will come over here because we saw him in, so he spawns in. But we'll watch for him. Okay, 24 minutes. I have an hour. Firewood is not too common around here, though. I will say that. That's a thing. Okay, how much is that fish? A minor. Go ahead and eat it. I do like that new addition to where you have to pay attention to the food you eat. I think that's kind of cool. It definitely gives a threat, even though you're cooking 5, which is really nice, I think. 875, that's good. Still think I want to go fishing, though. Don't think that would be bad. I really do not. Okay. In theory, maybe I can do, like, a little bit of that. 5 minutes, 16. That's not going to work out. For one stick on. Okay. Well, I'll put that on, and I will put... I have another can that I picked up for this purpose. Good. Okay. Nice. Got a little supply going. It's nothing crazy, though. Let's go outside and start fishing a little bit. Probably going to do 3 hours, maybe 4 hours of fishing. That is if the bear's not in town. Okay, I think we're good. I do want to check how many wolves I've killed, though, because I bet you it's a pretty large number. Alright, let's take a look real quick. Place your bets in the comments, right? How many wolves do you think we've killed? I'm going to take a bet and say probably 28. To 28. Where is it? Wolves killed. Oh my goodness, 56. Wow. That's a lot. That is a lot. Wolves distracted by decoys. It's a lot more than that, I can tell you that. But that's incredible. That is unreal. 56. Wow. Bears killed 7. Okay. 2 moose, 7 deer. Really not bad. Cougars killed 1. Cougar struggles. So we didn't get into a struggle that one time, I guess. It was just kind of a... He ran by and bit us. to be honest. Okay, that's good. Very cool. Very cool. A lot of zeros here. 6 times we got insomnia. That's obviously because of the glimmer fog. Nice. Well, it's all cool. You're a bear. Being paranoid. Okay. Let's get this open again. And we will start to fish. I think I'm still going to do my 3 hours for now. We'll see if that's good enough. We did find that extra. Nice. That's the salmon I want. Oh, it's Coho, not Echo. Whoops. I was thinking Echo Tower earlier. Echo 1. So Coho salmon. Yeah, you can catch that here. Very, very good. It's among the best food in the game. Oop, some more. We got a nice blizzard going. More Coho. I'm gonna fish for 3 more. Oop, that's level 3. Nice fishing. Okay, we're not cold. I'm just gonna keep going. Yeah, we're not cold. Might as well just keep going. Wait till this blizzard stops anyway. Nice. Nice. There we go. Blizzard stopped just in time. Nice. Wow, we cannot move. We've got so much fish on us. Good. Well, I'll probably cook a lot of this fish later on. No bear here, right? Because that would be extremely rude if there was. I'll walk it back. I don't know why I'm so heavy constantly. Need to figure that out. So dark. Oh my goodness. Get back in here. Yeah, we're just gonna sleep. Probably not too long though. I'm gonna say maybe 6 hours. Enough to get the sun up and then probably approach noon, I would say. Not too bad. Let's do another 2-hour nap. Good. I do have some wolf meat here that I would like to eat. Is that a small piece? I can't remember. That's a big piece. Good. Excellent. Yeah, I do think it is back to fishing, though. And I do. What do I want to... Okay, do I want to maybe cut the fishing and go explore? Perhaps? Not sure. Okay, where's the bear? Like, actually. I feel like I most certainly should have seen him by now. And I guess I'm not complaining, but at the same time I kind of am because I do want to down him a little bit. Well, I guess guess I'm stuck wondering. Alright, here's what I'm going to do, though. Let's deploy Travoy right there. Going to be bringing a lot of this stuff over to the cabin. One thing I like with fish, you don't have to deal with the animal fat. It's very nice. There we go. Put all of you in there. Good. That fish is very heavy, though. Very, very heavy. Can I even get up that way without, like, not being able to? Let's see. There we go. Let's see if we can even get up this way. Because it very well might be too steep. Take a look. Yeah. Much too steep. Oh, not this way, though. Oh, good. I can just pull up right here like it's a drive-thru. Excellent. Wait, can I, like... I cannot get around this. Need to move it back a little bit. Okay, this should be fine. Okay. Let's put it all right here. Gonna be kind of a rinse and repeat process, but kind of does need to happen. Good. Okay, let me pick you up. We will go back to the fishing hut. Do some more fishing. I think probably just one more day of fishing today. And we should have an adequate kind of fallback here, I'm thinking. Now, what does level 3 fishing give us? Okay, 5% chance on a line break. That's cool. So that's down from 8%, I believe. Alright, let's get this going. See what we can catch. Oh, salmon, that's the prized possession here. A lot of these smaller fish are good too. Another blizzard, but we can just fish our way through it. Oh my goodness, what kind of fish was that? Hold on a minute, I gotta keep fishing to not lose temperature, but I'm gonna take a look at that fish here in a minute. What the heck fish was that? Almost looked like a lionfish. Oh, line snapped. Yeah, what are you, a rockfish? Wow, you're good in calories. And you look kind of cute, too. Cool. That is excellent. Did not know you could catch that. Keep going. Alright. So I'd assume there's going to be even more types of fish that we can catch. Some are obviously going to be kind of rare. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, cancel. Oh, I'm cold because we're standing literally in the blizzard. With no wind shade. I thought the wind couldn't get in, I thought. Oh. Okay. Well. Run back. You know, my luck, there would have been a bear standing right there. My luck, there would have been a bear. The only spot between the fishing hut and this little cabin right here. That would have been my luck. Okay. Yeah, I didn't expect to get cold that quickly, but then again, I didn't expect the wind to be perfectly driven inside the fishing hut, so there's that. Alright. I'm gonna sleep for 8 hours. Nice little sleep. Could maybe wake up early and do some cooking of the fish. I'm sad I don't have two cooking pots. That would have been really, really nice, actually. But that's okay. That is alright. Yeah, let's leave the cabin real quick. Okay. Looking around. See anything? Rockfish. Just cook a lot of that. I think I'll probably keep all the food outside anyway, just because it's actually, I think, a little more convenient for us. Where am I? Metal container. Okay, you're right next to the fireplace, though. There we go. Okay. Starting another fire. We're starting a lot of fires without really grabbing any firewood, so we're going to have to probably make a firewood run after this batch of fish, I'm going to assume. If we can even get past this batch of fish without any issues in the firewood. Okay. I will make some water, too. So let's get that going for now. I'll probably keep 2 pieces of coal. Chuck one on here. Okay. We'll put down that. Let's make the rockfish first. That looks kind of interesting. Okay, I do unfortunately have to actually keep making water. 6 minutes. Cooked rockfish, lean flesh with a nutty, agreeable flavor. You know what? It's 1,700 calories. That is kind of unreal. I tell you, some of these fish can completely fill you up from starving. It is very nice. Hour 30. Should really be doing this outside, to be honest, because we get a little bit of a burn bonus, but I guess it's not a huge deal. A lot of these fish are small anyway. That's a little bit of a bigger one. Alright, let's just put this one on. 31 minutes. Another 31. It's 12. We just put on a few more pieces here. Probably just one for now. 13 and 19. Probably going to have a little bit more left over. Let's go outside. I don't know what the weather's doing. I don't know what the weather's doing. It's Bleak Inlet. The weather does what it wants. Alright. 15 and 9. Probably just throw another piece of coal on. I know I used all the coal, but that's okay. What are the odds we actually do have to make a fire to get warm? Probably pretty low since we have all this really nice clothing. There we go. Rainbow trout. That's going to be a quick cook. There you go. 18 minutes. 28, 17. 11. Ooh, almost. Actually, we can probably put a stick on. And we'll be good, yeah. Excellent. Do I want to make some more water, though? I kind of think I do. Let it work out. And then we'll put, yeah, some of that on. I think that works. We'll check how much water we have here. Gallon 16. So this will be good. This will be good for us. Okay, 9 minutes left. We got some time on that too. Okay, great. Let's use the can. We'll put that there. Can I eat this fully? Probably not, but I'm gonna try. No, I can. Nice. 1 gallon. Water. Almost 2 gallons there. Gallon and a half now. Good. I did realize I have these 2 pelts that I needed to drop. If you're screaming at me to drop them, I appreciate it. Always forget, right? Always forget. So easy to forget. Alright. Yeah, we have all this food now. Look at that. Very, very nice. Gonna start, I think, moving a lot of this outside, though. Not because we got to preserve it, but just because it is a little more convenient to just have them out here. So we're going to be out here for a little bit. Probably just fishing and stuff, so. Anything else? Is that all? I think that was all the fish. Good. So there's, you know, there's scurvy gone right there. With how much fish we have. And there's also that kind of foot in the door that I was talking about. Which is very nice. Now, what else to do? What else to do? Probably put a few things away. Start lightening up the inventory a little bit. We really do need to do some inventory management. I actually did want to... Yeah, let's tear these up. That can actually be a good use of time. I do have climbing socks as well that I need to put away. Urban Parka can also be kind of torn up, I think. So we'll do that. That's 3 cloth for 20 minutes. That is a great bargain. Hour 30 for 2 cured leather. Not like we're going anywhere. Alright. Good. So, let's put away some of the resources we got. I'll put probably... Yeah, that's good. I'll put all that away. I'll put that away. Birch bark can go. Everything on us we're wearing. Which is nice. A lot of the lamp fuel can probably go. I did see I have one more marine flare. Let's see in here, actually. There we go. All that can go. That can go. That can also go. Alright, looking a little better. That marine flare will probably sit right there. Good. We'll fill up our lantern, and then we'll dump the rest of the fuel inside of the trunk here. Nice. Okay, down into the 70s for weight. That's more like it. That's what I like to see. And we have a lot of water on us, too, so that water will naturally be depleted. All right. Come on, bear. Are you out here? Please be. No. Maybe they fixed his, like, his pathing or something. There's that Timberwolf we killed all the way out there. Interesting. It's very interesting. I really wonder where he is. He might be here eventually. We just have to have some patience. I mean, look at the Timberwolf mountain bear. You know, that never came towards the mountaineer's hut while we were there, even though we were looking out for him. So, there is that. Okay, do we do some more fishing, do we think? I kind of think we do. And to be honest, I think tomorrow we go to the cannery. I think we go to the cannery, and I think we also kill the wolves there, too. That way, while we wait for the aurora, we actually have some food there. I think that's a plan. Okay. 69% frozen. We'll break this open. See if maybe this was enough time to lure the bear over here, maybe. Low chance, right? Low chance, but that's fine. Okay. Let's do 4 hours right off the bat. I'm sure we'll get a blizzard or something. There we go. This is also just improving our ice fishing skill, too. So this isn't bad. This excess fishing, there's no such thing. I've been catching so much rainbow trout. Oh my goodness. Gotta fish this species to extinction. Catching so many. Alright. Do another 2. Yeah, we can do another 2, and then we'll probably head inside and sleep. I want a new type of fish. I know there's the rockfish that we caught. Oh, that would have been a perfect night to go. It would have been a perfect night to get over to the cannery because of the aurora. Since that's what we kind of need. All right, let's just do one more hour. Nothing. Wow. All right. I'm gonna just check out for the bear real quick. Do not see him. Let me deploy the travois. And I'll go ahead and load it with a lot of this fish, and we'll just bring it back and store it. There we go. Did a lot of this too. Excellent. Very nice. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna roll with it. Let's go. Nice little thing, the travois. Very, very nice. Certainly MVP. One of the MVPs of this run. Alongside our rifle. Just looking out for things. No space for travois. What do you mean? I was gonna say, I got it over here. Alright, I'll just leave you there then. Okay, I'll just put all the raw fish right there. Grab all this. Put it right here. And I'll pick you up. Thank you. And let's get in here before we get mauled by a bear. Alright. Very cool. Look at these lights. These lights are cool. Awesome. Maybe turn on some music. And I think it's a full night's sleep. I really do. I think tomorrow we're going to go do the cannery. I'm thinking so. So let's do maybe 9 hours. We'll get fully rested. Good. All right. Let's just take a peek outside. See what's going on. No bear. Interesting. Oh, that's unfortunate. Huh. Yeah, I was really hoping maybe we would get one this morning, but the wait continues. The wait continues. All right, we still have a little more time before it starts getting warm, and we need to be fully energized, I think, before we go. So let's eat maybe, is there a piece of wolf meat over here? Or did we eat the last one? We might have ate the last one. Let's eat some fish then. All right. Yeah, we'll get a few of this rainbow trout out of here. That's a nice salmon. That might fill us up completely. Yep. With how much? Almost, we have about 200 left to spare. Good. All right. Have some water. And then I think I'm just going to do 2 hours. 2 hours, and then I think we'll call it there because we'll get a save point from sleeping. Perfect. In the next episode, you already know the drill. It's going to be going over to the cannery. Let's step out and maybe see if the bear's in town. I really want this bear. It's so convenient. No, not here. Well, that's fine. The next episode, we'll head over to the cannery. We're going to get probably in some pretty big trouble with the Timberwolves, but I don't think it's anything we can't really handle. Besides, we've already taken down a pack anyway. So, yeah, should be exciting. So if you all made it this far, as always, thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I hope to see you all in the next episode.